This was an exciting trip to Estes Park, Colorado, because we got to spend it with family. Let's go find out all the things there is to do. We headed out on a scavenger hunt for pikas in the park. After a full day of finding pika, we rode the free trolley through town. How lucky can we get? Baby elk everywhere. Cosmic bowling, what a blast. We check out a cool museum. A great day for a hike, to go see the bungalow on top of the hill. Check out the Stanley Hotel. Some say it's haunted even. Putt-putt golf, anyone? There's lots of amusement parks in this town. We can even ride the Mustang mountain coasters. Up, up, and away on the Estes aerial tramway. Hi everyone, we are Laurie and Rick. We travel part of the year in our Jayco Greyhawk motorhome. We enjoy discovering new places. There's more roads to travel on, so let's get started on this adventure. Join us on our second adventure to Estes Park, Colorado. This time we got to spend it with our kids and grandkids, making lots of new memories and seeing things we hadn't seen before. Of course, it wouldn't be Estes Park without a traffic jam. We stayed at Spruce Lake RV Park. I highly recommend this park. We got a spot right by the river. They have a putt-putt golf area and plenty of spaces to camp. Beautiful views of the mountains all the way around. Estes Park has these beautiful walkways all along the river and the lake. We are waiting over here by the Visitor Center for the kids to join us on a scavenger hunt. This is another little spot along here where they're honoring all those who have served. They did a beautiful job with this memorial. In just a few minutes, we're going to head into the Visitor Center and pick up our brochure with the clues for hunting for the 12 bronze pikas hiding around town. If you find all 12, the Visitor Center will give you a badge that says, "I found pikas in Estes Park." This is one of those adventures that is great for all ages. Everyone had such a great time, and we got to see so much of Estes Park at the same time. It's an all-day adventure for sure, but at least you've got the free trolley ride at the very end and places to sit along the way if you get a little tired. Our granddaughter had a great time, especially finding all of the pikas. The clues are definitely a bit tricky. We had a hard time finding some of these. If you're planning on going on this adventure with your family, you may want to skip this part because we actually did find all 12 and took pictures of them. Looking for all 12 pikas take you from one end of the park clear to the other. One of the great things about it is you can hop on the free trolley to ride back to the Visitor Center where you started and you parked. And actually, you can get off and on the trolley anywhere along town, and parking at the Visitor Center is free. Of course, the best part of this vacation for us was spending time with our family and creating all these new memories. We walked down by the lake where you can see people fishing and see lots of wildlife. Another activity in Estes Park is to grab a map at the Visitor Center and go check out all the trails that they have. There's one that goes clear around this lake and clear back through town. One of the great things about being here in early June was getting to see all the elk. It's calving season for the elk, and we got to see baby elk everywhere. So what do you do with the family if it's a rainy day in Estes Park? We headed over to the bullpen where we could play indoors. They have a big arcade area inside, along with this bowling alley. They got a pretty good size sports bar with all the TVs to watch all the games. I bet at night this place really lights up. They also serve food inside the sports bar, and we enjoyed our lunch there. Everybody had a great time. I'm going to put a link down below to this place and the other places that I mentioned in this video, so check it out. Let's visit Estes Park Museum. It's a small museum with a lot of history. Estes Park Museum in Colorado was founded in 1962 to preserve and interpret the local history of the area. It showcases exhibits that highlight the rich heritage of Estes Park from its earliest days as a destination community to its incorporation in 1917. The museum features permanent exhibits called Track and Time, which trace the history of the region from Native American tribes to early settlers and entrepreneurs. Additionally, it hosts various temporary exhibits and events, such as the coolest car show in Colorado, to engage visitors and educate them about the area's history. The Birch Bungalow sits on a small hill just above town and has many trails up to it. This cabin is the second home of the Birch family, as the bungalow on top of the hill caught fire in 1907 and burned down. Followed the elk and deer tracks up the hill for a nice hike this day. If you're not wanting to do the long hike up around, you can park on the backside where there's a much shorter and easier trail to get up there. The views of the Stanley Hotel and the surrounding area are so beautiful. Once up at the top, you can walk around inside what's left of the bungalow. The signs will give you some history about Estes Park and this bungalow. It was interesting to read that Estes Park is one of the first places in Colorado where the town was actually built and designed for tourism as their economy. You've got great views of town and the mountains all around you. I can see why he built on top of this hill. Now back down the trail to the Stanley Hotel. The Stanley Hotel is quite interesting to visit. You can walk around on the grounds outside and look at the beautiful statues and landscaping that they've got. We also were able to walk inside and look at the lobby. They have several tours, and one of the tours is a ghost tour at night, which is exactly what brought us to Estes Park. Our grandson wanted to see a haunted hotel. I can't tell you much about the tour itself because I didn't go on the tour, but the kids really enjoyed it, said it was quite fascinating. They were encouraged to take pictures to see if they would see anything of the ghosts inside. In one of the pictures they took, there's something awful strange that couldn't be explained. If you look closely, there's a lady with a bonnet on right back here. She was not in the room when they took the picture. If you're looking for more activities to keep the family busy, check out some of the family entertainment centers they have around town. Lots of stuff to do. Also, ride the Mustang Mountain Coaster. Well, it's time to go check out the Estes aerial tramway. We were told that the ride is about 5 minutes up to the top of the mountain and that the gondolas hold about anywhere from 8 to 10 people. We have 8 people in there, plus the employee. Up at the top, you're supposed to be able to see the Rocky Mountains and the Continental Divide. This tramway has a free-span design, which means there is no support towers for the ride up to the top. Surprisingly, it's a pretty smooth ride up there. Our granddaughter's reaction up at the top was priceless.
Wow. You can see everything from here. Wow.
Up on top is the Hungry Chipmunk Cafe. Of course, we stopped and had a snack. They have a great gift shop as well, and trails all over up there that you can hike. Well, it's time to start heading back down. Look at that view. What a beautiful valley Estes Park has been built in. Sharing all the fun and crazy moments with this family was the best. We'll miss you all. Until next time, thanks for the memories. And Estes Park, with your beautiful views, we'll be back again someday. Remember, there's more roads to travel on. I want to thank everyone that takes the time to watch my videos and subscribes and gives me the thumbs up and comments. We greatly appreciate it.